Unless they win, call Morgan & Morgan.
The Live Viper 6 weather team is coverage you can count on. The Live Viper 6 Skyview Network, sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai.
Now at noon, the clock is ticking to vote early in South Carolina's runoff elections. What you need to know before heading to the polls today. Plus a dedication ceremony today at the Obama Presidential Center. Former presidents attending that event will take you to Chicago. And cleanup in Illinois today after tornadoes touched down in the Midwest. We'll survey that damage. Your news at noon starts right now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at noon.
Hi everyone, welcome to News Channel 6 at noon. I'm Mary Morrison. Thank you for watching. We'll get to those big stories in a moment, but first we begin with meteorologist Avery Gray and a Viper 6 alert. Avery.
Hi, Mary. We are continuing to track the remnants of post-tropical cyclone Arthur. That post-tropical storm now pushing on through across the southeast, already bringing tornado warnings to portions of Mississippi and Alabama, and those storms headed towards us later this afternoon and into the evening hours. Winds already breezy now at noon, seeing around a 20-mile-per-hour wind gust, and we already have wind advisories in place. By 6 o'clock today, all the way until 8 a.m. Friday, we're expecting the possibility of 20 to 30 mile per hour sustained winds with wind gusts of up to 35 miles per hour, even inching towards that 40 mile per hour line. And we do also have a flood watch in place for portions of Hancock, Washington, and Johnson counties as well. This is for rain around 2 to 4 inches in a short amount of time, so we're going to be keeping an eye on flash flooding for you today. Very scattered activity now across Live Viper 6 radar. We do have some portions of heavier downpours towards Barnwell and Allendale County, also seeing a heavier downpour towards New Ellington as well. And then here's a look at our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam, not looking too shabby already on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam outside of Soap Creek Marina, seeing some dense cloud cover, but pockets of blue skies. That is all about to change later today. And temperature is feeling nice and warm now at noon, 89 degrees in Augusta, which of course is always a concern for us on an alert day when we are expecting severe weather. So we do have that alert day in place from now until 12 o'clock on Friday. I'll have the details and what you can expect coming up in your full forecast straight ahead. Mary?
Avery, thank you so much. And we're not the only ones keeping an eye on the sky. At least one city in the Midwest has declared a state of emergency after a tornado tore through. And as Avery just mentioned, the first tropical storm of this season, its remnants now ushering in heavy rain in the southeast. Here's ABC's Hannah Baton. Now, the remnants of Tropical Storm Arthur could bring some high winds and rain to our area, and as a result, Richmond County schools are adjusting their schedules. All summer school students will be released early today. After-school activities are canceled, and some summer meal distribution sites will operate on a different schedule. For a full list of that, just go to WJBF.com. Georgia lawmakers scrap plan. Ahead your Live Viper 6 forecast with meteorologist Avery Gray. Plus why calling make that eating out in Aiken could soon cost you just a little bit more. What an increase in the hospitality tax could buy. We'll show you.
The Live Viper 6 weather team is coverage you can count on.
Turn your porch or patio into the best room of the house. Save 30% right now with patio enclosures. Make every season your favorite season. Call 866-496-4449 today. Hurry, this offer ends soon.
The WJBF Live Viper 6 Skyview Network is sponsored by Terry Lambert Hyundai. Low prices, big selection, and committed to quality customer service. This is a WJBF Live Viper 6 alert.
Welcome back. Here's a look at national satellite and radar, where we are continuing to track the post-tropical remnants of former tropical storm Arthur there across the CSRA. Scattered cloud cover, also seeing some scattered showers as well. Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam showing a dark storm cloud overhead of Waynesboro, seeing that gray in the sky already as it's filled with rain, just ready to start. Or in any second now. 89 degrees is our temperature now. Feels like 99 as our dew point temperatures are high today, 74 degrees. Winds coming in from the west-southwest, sustained at 13 miles per hour. Everyone across the CSRA seeing those temperatures relatively in the mid 80s, where we have a little bit of rainfall towards Barnwell and Allendale counties, sitting in the low 80s, but right now in the mid to upper 80s, sitting at 89 in Augusta. Definitely not what I want to see on a day like today, where we are tracking the possibility for severe weather. Hurricane or former tropical storm Arthur already producing tornado warnings across portions of Mississippi and Alabama. We're tracking that as it continues to push southeast, and we are continuing to stay in the Live Viper 6 alert day. This is from now until 12 o'clock Friday, as we also have the possibility for severe weather once again due to the risk for severe weather from a cold front, different from the remnants from Tropical Storm Arthur. But we are expecting flooding, damaging winds, the possibility for brief and weak tornadoes, and then the possibility for downed trees, power outages, and those things. So here is a look at what we're tracking right now. We have a marginal risk for severe weather really across the entire Tuesday. You can see that area of slight right there where they are starting to see those tornado warnings get issued. But we're tracking damaging winds and brief and weak tornadoes. Also the possibility for flash flooding as well. This flash flood threat, the moderate threat, has pushed well into the east as I was expecting yesterday. And we now have a high risk for flash flooding for coastal Mississippi and Alabama as well. Definitely not something that I want to see today. But here's a look at the CSRA. We are seeing portions of the CSRA, the majority of us in that slight risk, with the very far southeastern corner sitting in a marginal, but everybody should just be aware as we do have the risk for flash flooding today. And then tomorrow we have the cold front push through, and that does bring us the possibility for some damaging winds once again as severe thunderstorms hit our most southern counties. Again, we also have a risk for flooding again on Friday as well. Everyone across the CSRA mostly in that marginal risk for tomorrow. So we are expecting breezy conditions. This is going to last through the overnight. 43-mile-per-hour wind gust in Augusta, 48-mile-per-hour wind gust in Aiken. We could even see in some of these severe thunderstorms the possibility for wind gusts to reach 60 miles per hour. So just make sure that you go ahead and take out your outdoor anything that's sitting outside on your porch. Go ahead and just lay it down or bring it inside, especially potted plants as well. So here's what we're tracking on the Futurecast. These are the remnants of Arthur. It's going to continue to push further into the southeast. You can see that broad area of circulation. That area of circulation hitting the CSRA by 2 o'clock in the morning, and then we push on out, and then we will have that stationary front come Friday. That's going to push south and bring us severe thunderstorms once again on Friday. So here's a look a little bit closer to home as we have that high pressure push in for your Saturday, and then we mostly clear out as we head towards Sunday. So here's a look a little bit closer to home as we head towards today. This is Thursday by 12 o'clock. Starting to see those thunderstorms push in by 3 o'clock in the evening. These thunderstorms not going to have much of a tornado risk with these. This is going to be your damaging wind risk with these thunderstorms that push in at 3 o'clock today. That continues. We try to lighten up, have a bit of a break by 6:15 in the evening. But then as we head towards 9 o'clock, this is when the remnants of Arthur push through our area. And then you can see that area of broad circulation. This is when our tornado threat is going to be, which is kind of bad timing because it is during the late evening, late night hours. So just make sure you have a way to be alerted tonight. We have that area of circulation, and those micro vortices can really start to come out of the sky and touch down. But if they do, it's going to be very brief and very weak. This is Friday by 2 a.m. Expecting those wind gusts to continue to push on through. And then this is Friday by 6 a.m. And then we have the possibility for those thunderstorms once again Friday, as early as 11 a.m. pushing towards our most southern counties because of the cold front that we have pushing in our area. Here's a look at our 10-day forecast. We do have an alert day in place for both Thursday and Friday. Temperature is a high of 90 today, 88 on Friday. Isolated thunderstorms possible on Saturday, but then we clear up as we head towards your Father's Day weekend. Mary?
All right, that sounds good. Thanks, Avery. Some big improvements are about to happen in 3 local counties. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp had advice there from ABC's Jacqueline Lane. After the break, a final check of the forecast. Keep it here.
It's bow time.
Let's do this. Rise and shine. If you live at St. John Towers, you don't want to miss a minute of the day ahead. Join good friends for fun and games. Maybe hop on the bus for an outing. Take a fitness class. Drop by the lively dining room for a meal. Walk your dog. Or simply enjoy quiet time in your cozy apartment. Pay us a visit and see why St. John Towers has been Augusta's premier senior living community for more than 50 years.
Find the perfect gift for dad at Hammerace. Group of auto.
6. You can't always choose the weather, but you can choose your weather app. Go with the most accurate and most trusted, the Live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today.
Nothing says luxury like your very own outdoor sauna. This is the Almost Heaven 2-person Scandi Barrel Spa, and you can pick it up from Costco today for just $3,500.
Wow.
It's got all the bells and whistles to make you feel like you're living your best Scandinavian life, like LED lighting, a big glass window, and heater, and sauna stones. And on an anticipated rainy day, that really looks good, Avery.
Yeah, well, I was also thinking we already have a sauna in our backyard with the heat and humidity here in the
true.
south, so I think I'll pass on that one. But it is a Live Viper 6 alert day. Heat and humidity going to lead to the possibility for some severe to damaging storms later this afternoon and evening. Be alert from now until 12 o'clock on Friday. Possibility for flooding, damaging winds, possibility of a brief, quick spin-up tornado is there. And you can expect downed trees and short-term power outages. Once again, this alert day extends into Friday, but we are looking good as we head towards Father's Day weekend.
I like that. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure and stay tuned for your next news at 4 o'clock. I'll see you tomorrow morning on Good Morning Augusta.